Hello everyone, welcome back to the online videos of the practical sessions. Now, in today's video we are going to discuss about the taper turning operation which is going to be performed on the lathe. So what is the aim? Aim will be to perform the taper turning operation onto the lathe machine. Now, let us discuss what do you mean by the taper turning. Taper turning means if your workpiece is in this way and if you want to generate like this is known as a taper turning operation. So this is how we want to generate the figure of, or we want a shape of the specimen, then we have to opt for the taper turning method. For this, what are the required things? If we go for the apparatus, then comes the lathe machine. The first comes the lathe machine. So here it is, this is your lathe machine on which we are going to perform our practical. And the second one, the tool, that is known as a V cutting tool. This V shape cutting tool is required for this taper turning operation. And then material, the material on which, that means the workpiece on which we want to perform this taper turning, that workpiece we are going to use. It can be of any of the metal, and majorly we are using a cylindrical material so that it is a easy task for us. So in our video we are going to take the mild steel material, and on that cylindrical mild steel sample we are going to use. Now let us discuss about whatever the principle on which our lathe machine is going to work. So basically it starts with the lathe machine holds the workpiece tightly with the help of the 3-jaw or a 4-jaw chuck which is located in the headstock. With the help of the headstock, by applying a power, what will happen? The chuck will start rotating on its axis, and as a result of which your workpiece is rotated at a very high speed. Then comes the cutting tool. Cutting tool is supported in the tool post, either on the carriage or we are doing it on the tailstock. So tool is made. Then what will happen? After that we have placed our tool, but then we are moving the tool because your workpiece will be moving at a particular same space. That means it will be revolving at a particular certain position only. And after that we will be adjusting our tool and we will come in contact, we will make the tool to come in contact with the workpiece. So what will be the main function? As soon as your tool, by giving the motion to the tool, when it comes in the contact with the workpiece, what will happen? The removal of the metal will take place, and as a result of which we will get our desired shape and size. And lastly, how the metal is removed? Metal is removed in the form of the chips. So this is how our lathe machine works, and this is the major principle. The workpiece will be rotating on its axis, and the tool, we are adjusting our tool in that certain manner. So now let us discuss about what is the main theory behind this taper turning. There are many different methods by which we are going to perform taper turning. By the offset method, by the tailstock method, by the swivel plate method, there are many different things. By attachment also we can go for this taper turning, but here we will be discussing the taper turning with the help of the swivel plate. That means the carriage is allowed to move at certain angle at which we want to produce the tapering. So from that we will be generating our thing. So when the diameter of a workpiece changes uniformly from one end to the another, the pieces are called taper. As I told you, this is the taper view. So the taper turning is a machining operation, which means that the diameter of the cylindrical workpiece gradually, slowly decreases from one part to the another. The taper can be external or it can be an internal one. So here you can see this is the position by which the worker, this is the swivel plate, and you can see the V-shaped tool is placed at a certain angle. This is our swivel plate. We are rotating it certainly at an angle at which we want to perform tapering. So in this way we are going, this is the thing by which the taper turning will take place. And if you see in this way, there is a decrement of your length of the particular, the diameter will get decreased gradually, and this is known as a tapering of the material. Now what is the procedure for that? Why we are using this process? When the diameter of the piece changes uniformly from one end to the another, the pieces are called a taper. Which type of the tool we require? We require a V-shape cutting tool. What is the primary motion which we require? The major primary motion, that is the rotary motion of the workpiece we require. And lastly, the feed, cross feed is required. This is the thing, cross we are going. We are not going perpendicular parallelly. We are going in the cross way. And this is how you can see the cross feed is given and the tapering of the sample is taking place. So here at an angle, I will be showing you in this particular video only how the adjustment of the angle will be made for that particular taper turning method. So now let us see onto the lathe how we are going to perform it live on that particular sample. So now let us see the next operation, that is known as a taper turning. Now what do you mean by the taper turning? We have already seen about the turning operation. The turning operation in which we were removing in the parallel direction of the workpiece, and what we are doing, we were making the diameter of the workpiece smaller. So now in this taper turning, it is used to get a sample of the pointed portion. What we are getting? We are getting the pointed portion if we require, then such type of the operation is carried out with the help of the taper turning. What is the difference in the turning, taper turning? The first major difference, the tool which we are using in taper turning, that is the V tool. In the turning operation which we were using, that was known as a single point cutting tool. Now, according to the angle which we require, what we are doing, we are taking our sample, we are taking our tool and placing in the carriage. Now you can see over here the angles which are there in this particular thing. On the carriage, on this slide, you can see the angles which are there over here. So according to the angle which we require, suppose we require a 30-degree angle, then at this mark 30 degree we are keeping it, and then we are tightening this bolt, and then we are doing. If we require a 45 degree, then we will be going for this 45 degree. So according to the angle which is required, what we will be doing, we will be taking this and we will be fixing our nut, and then we will be giving inside this thing. For the movement, what we are requiring this dial over here. We will be requiring this dial and we will be moving the dial. So as a result of which the action of this particular thing will be taking place. So now let us see how we are going to do this particular taper turning operation. So we can see over here the taper turning has been done. That means the original length has been reduced and the tapering of the material is done. So in this taper turning, whatever the angle we require, according to the angle we will be changing our carriage in that angle, and then we will be doing this particular operation. So in this way we can perform any of the taper turning operation onto the lathe machine.